Hello and welcome. Today we're going to be doing a small, quick, I hope, informative video. So we're going to be doing a Temu unboxing, unbagging, whatever we want to call it, on some flower presses that I bought from Temu. Check out the video that I just posted on how to press flowers using a flower press. This might give you another option. The flower press I used in that video was either $15 or $15.95, and that was purchased through Amazon. I did link the Amazon link in the description of that particular video. This one is Temu. All you gotta do is just search up flower press, and these were $2.95. I purchased 4 of them. I've already opened 2. Gonna open the other 2 with you. So, not exactly what I thought I was getting for $2.95. And these are my yucky scissors. These are my outside yucky scissors. So, I did know, as per the description, that it was 4 inches by 4 inches by 4 inches by 4 inches, 4-inch square. And I thought, okay, that might be something good that I can put in my pocketbook, leave in my car. I'm always coming across some amazing flowers that I'd like to press in friends' yards, on the side of the road. And I thought, okay, I need more flower presses. $2.95 is good. Here's the thing that you need to be aware of. Not all items on Temu are free shipping and handling. Some items say they come from a local distributor and they charge $2.99 for the shipping unless you meet a certain price point in order for that shipping to be null and void and become free. These were that. And by purchasing 4 of them, I did get the shipping for free. So, $2.99 each. If you don't get enough, it's an additional $2.99 shipping. Keep that in mind. I got 4 of them. That did equal free shipping. So, I knew they were 4x4. I already knew that. So I knew they were small, and I was good with that. You know, I wanted something that was sort of a little bit smaller that I could take with me, like I said. So there is a nice set of wood 4x4 pieces. So you're getting 2. They do have the holes drilled. If you watched my video when I talk about the flower press, I said the type that my dad had given me had screws with them, and then I tightened them up on the edges. That's this type. So I can squish everything between it, and you get all the hardware. Now, I'm calling it screws. I don't know if it's called a screw. I don't know. You get 4 of these pieces that are flat. They don't have a point like a screw does. And then you get 4 of these to tighten onto these to tighten all this up. Okay? The other thing you got is a few pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces of copy paper. Can you use copy paper? Of course you can. You can use copy paper. You can use book page. I don't necessarily use book page by itself anymore because a lot of times the ink will bleed off onto the flowers that I'm pressing. So if I'm going to press things in a book, I put them in copy paper or some type of paper before I put them in the book to surround the flower. So that's another option. When I got these, I thought, okay, that's not gonna fit with the holes. How am I going to put it all together? So what I did is I came in and I clipped off my corners. And then I put it in like that. Now, am I feeling that this is sufficient? Absolutely not. It is not sufficient. I will probably also add layers of cardboard. I can even cut up this bag. This is bubble wrap, so I mean it's got a little squish to it, but I get enough cardboard in the mail that I am going to layer cardboard. And then to put it together, you just put that through there. So this is where my dexterity is an issue. There. And, you know, once it's filled with flowers, it's going to be thicker. I am going to add more to this. I am going to add more paper. I'm going to add cardboard between the layers, the sandwiches of the paper and the flowers. You know, look at all this space that we have. We have that much space, in theory, thickness-wise, in order to have this be that thick. So, how cool is that? So you put it all together, you do this times 4, this is what you get. Is it worth $2.95? Yes, I think it is. I am happy. Did I feel that there was going to be more within the sandwich? Yes, I did. Can I do that for myself for free by cutting up old boxes? Yes, I can. I like this. I think this is a great size that I can just take, chuck it in my pocketbook. I carry a backpack pocketbook, so I do have space. Or chuck it into my car, and I always have it there. I do, in the summer, need or feel I need to have flower presses with me because I'm always seeing amazing flowers on the side of the road. Now, I live in an area where there's a lot of natural reserves. Do not pick from the natural reserves. You know, I like to go to the dump, get some things there. They have a lot of wildflowers. They have a lot of quote unquote weeds. I like those weeds. Those weeds work for me. And I can only collect and press flowers in the summer and then utilize them in the winter because I live in New England. I do not have an indoor garden. If I had an indoor garden, I could be pressing my flowers that I was growing inside. I do not have that. So I am collecting wildflowers or what other people might think of as weeds. And then I'm saving them for the winter when I can use them and make my fun things. So like I said, I got 4 of these. I am happy. It also comes in this big plastic bag. I'm just going to store them each in their individual plastic bag. My only complaint is this one. It doesn't fit right. I don't know what the deal is. I'm going to take it to Home Depot and see if I can get a new one that fits. But come with this plastic bag. I am going to utilize that as well and just store this in there and just take it with me. So, I don't know. I am going to give it a 2 thumbs up. I am happy with it. For $2.95, I think that's a good deal. Let me know what you think. Would you buy that for $2.95? Do you think that's a good deal? Do you think that's something that you could use and you would utilize and you would be happy with? 4x4? It's kind of a cute size. Kind of works for me. You know, I think I'm going to decorate it too. Probably something I'll do in the winter. But, you know, I'm feeling like this needs to be decorated because, you know, you know. Well, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope this has been informative to you. Just go to Temu and type in flower press. You are going to see a wide range of prices. There are some that were in like the $15, $25, even $30 price range on Temu. I was frankly shocked to see some were as expensive as they were. There were also some book presses that people would put their books in so that they could paint the edge of their book to create a book, and it's called a book press. It looked very similar to this. it was fancier than this and it was more expensive than this. I did kind of look up some more book presses to see, oh, can I get some of those cheaper and use those as flower presses? Alas, I couldn't. This was my by far cheapest option. And like I said, it was not free shipping. It was $2.99 shipping, except if you met that financial level. And I don't remember what the level itself was, but I do know buying 4 of them for $2.99 each got me free shipping. And oh, and I also got, they guarantee the local shipping, that paid $2.99 one, to be delivered within 3 to 5 days. I found that to be true. So, you know, positives. Is it worth paying $2.95 to get something to you in a in a quicker time frame? Or is it worth adding a little bit more to that particular order? I've done this twice where I've done that local shipping. Once was this company, and this, let me show you what that's what the package says. Makes no difference. I make zero understanding of that in my mind. But, you know, it has some numbers and some codes. It might help you. I've done this twice where I've purchased that local shipping thing. Once was this company, and the other time was another company that makes polymer clay cutters. And they also make polymer clay like water transfer veneers, that you take this water paper and you put it on your clay and you wash it off, and then it leaves the image on your clay. That particular company also sells on Amazon, I have noticed, and I found the prices to be a tad cheaper on Temu. And it's the same thing. You have to meet that sort of, oh, there's my neighbor again. I have a crazy neighbor. You have to meet that financial burden in order to get that for free. So, you know, that is something that I've noticed that Temu is offering. So check it out. See if that is worth it to you to purchase something a little bit more, maybe adding a little bit more of that particular seller's items to your cart. And I also noticed that if you are trying to equal a certain financial amount in your cart to utilize different coupons and different things like that, that shipped to you from a local shipper does not count towards some of that. Not always, but I have noticed that sometimes. So just sort of be mindful, be aware of what some of the things are. It does say in the item description when it is either free shipping or that $2.99 local shipping price. It is spelled out. You just have to know to look, and you have to be aware, because also when you're cashing out, look in that shipping line. It should either say free shipping, because most items, if they're shipped from Temu directly, China, it is free shipping to you, unless it's coming from that local shipping, and then you'll see $2.99, and it could be per item if they're from different sellers. Just be aware. I have no problem paying maybe $1.50 more, whatever it is, for an item coming from Temu to avoid that $2.99. And a lot of those coming to you from local shipping places are really, really cheap. They appear even cheaper than a lot of the items. So just, you really have to be aware, and you have to read your invoice before you actually check out. So just notice that. I wanted you to be aware of that, and what I thought was a pretty good deal on flower presses. Yes, they're tiny. They're 4x4. But you know what? It works for me. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Take care and be free.